Hey, what's going on guys? Mike here, back in the aquarium lab with a brand new unboxing video. Now, it was never my intention to start an unboxing series or do anything like this on a regular basis on the channel, but I have so much stuff coming in over the next couple of weeks because I'm working on a few new tank setups that I thought I'd give it a shot. So if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and drop some sort of comment down below and let me know if you want me to keep doing this. So today we got another plant that came in the mail from eBay today, and I want to share it with you guys. So in the last video where I unboxed an eBay plant and talked about my strategies for how I like to buy plants on eBay, I talked a lot about how that narrow leaf Java fern that I got was really hard to find. And that was actually kind of my mistake because I was thinking about the needle leaf Java fern, which is what I have here today. I ended up ordering the narrow leaf Java fern first, and then a few days later I was finally able to find a seller that was selling the needle leaf, which is actually the one that's really hard to find. And that's what I finally was able to get here today. Now when it comes to Java ferns, there's more or less 4 different main types. You have the standard Java fern that I have in all of my tanks right now that grows really big and has what would be considered a broad leaf. Then you have the narrow leaf Java fern, which the fronds get about the same length, but they're a little bit skinnier. Then you have the needle leaf Java fern, that hard one to find, that's leaves are a lot skinnier and the plant is overall a little bit darker. Those leaves aren't gonna get as long, but it's an awesome plant for aquascaping, guys. It's one of my favorites. It's a really popular plant that you see in a lot of really professional scapes. The 4th type of Java fern is the trident Java fern. This is a plant that I don't have right now, and its morphology is a lot different than the other 3 Java ferns. It's gonna have leaves that break off into, you guessed it, 3 different segments, and it looks really cool. There's another subspecies or variant that has multiple branches, up to like 5 or 6, I think, and it's a really cool plant. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of here. You can see there's some water spilling out. That's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and cut this top part off and take a look at the plant. There goes the water. All right. So this is, wow, this is really cool. You see it's attached here to a flat rock. That's kind of a nice touch. I like that. Now I don't have to attach it to anything myself. And this is a pretty good amount of this needle leaf Java fern. This is going to be really good for filling in some spot in one of my tanks. I'm not 100% sure yet, but it looks pretty good. Java fern is a plant that's going to ship really well, kind of no matter what. It's just a hardy plant. It's tough to abuse it, even in shipping. Now this did end up costing quite a bit, guys. And again, I think that's because, you know, it is a rare plant at the moment. It's tough to get. And I mean, it just looks awesome. What do you guys think? Do you like needle leaf Java fern? Do you guys have this plant? I think it's awesome. I think it's a really great plant for anybody's scape. I mean, even if you're not trying to make, you know, some beautiful aquascape, it's gonna help out anybody's tank, in my opinion. It's great. So this did end up costing me $27 plus $10 shipping. And that's something that, you know, I was okay with doing because I value this plant so much. And you know, this is really exactly how it was pictured. Even in the eBay picture, it had this rock on it. I didn't expect it to come, but lo and behold, it did. And that's just another plus. So you can see here that the packaging in this case was super simple. This happened to come from a personal seller in Ohio, so the shipping was fairly quick. Again, with Java fern, not a huge deal when it comes to having to, you know, ship really fast because the plant isn't really that sensitive at all. It was just enclosed in a bag. There was some extra paper here to make sure that it didn't fly around, but again, not super important. It is the winter. I wouldn't expect this plant to come with any heat packs or anything like that. So what I got was basically exactly what was pictured in the listing, and it ended up getting to me in perfect condition, what I would consider to be perfect condition, and I'm super stoked to get this thing in a tank. But again, I don't want to put it right into a tank that has fish because I don't know where this plant has been. I don't know if it has any parasites. It could very well have things that would negatively impact my system, so I don't want to put it into one of my main tanks right away. I'm going to go ahead and put it into the holder tank just like I did with that narrow leaf Java fern about a week ago. I'm gonna leave it in there, you know, again for like a week or two just to make sure. But again, I don't think that we run much of a risk of having a problem here. I would hate to end up putting this into my Tetra tank and having that cause a problem, especially because I just bought those 20 new Tetras and my population over there is now, you know, worth more than a few $100s, so I don't want to risk it. So I know this video was a little short, guys, and it lacked a little bit of detail, but hey, there's not much more you can say about unboxing just a single plant. If you did happen to enjoy this video and want to see something similar with a little bit more detail, let me know in the comments below and by giving this video a big thumbs up. Thanks so much again for all the support that you guys have been showing lately. It means a lot to me. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you know the exact moment when I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.